And everything's turned a dark red shade, which is never a good sign. This is Expedition 33. So all of our people were just killed and brought here, and for whatever reason we were dumped somewhere else.
You do that, we both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
Lune. The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucien.
This is not the place. The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Putain.
Okay. Well, that was dark. Anyway, you have a weak spot. Definitely going to take advantage of that. That's still not the right button. That's the button I'm wanting. I'm just clicking A as soon as I see it, but I can tell there's a like ticking clock that's not super obvious that I need to actually wait for. Stains. Casting skills generate stains. Some skills can consume stains to become more powerful. Lune's stains. Lune's skills generate elemental stains. Her skills also consume specific stains to enhance their effects. There are 5 types of stains: ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Light stains can be consumed in place of any other stain. Cycle between the different elements to get the most out of her skills. Okay. Lune's starting skills are Ice Lance and Immolation. Ice Lance is an ice skill that generates 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Use Ice Lance to generate stains. And then Immolation consumes an ice to increase its damage. Low fire damage applies 3 burn, 1 hit. And then something with an X applies 2 more burns. I assume that's if it consumes? Maybe? So Ice Lance deals medium single target ice damage and slows the target one hit. Consumes earth to deal increased damage.
Ice shut!
Elemental affinities. The Portiere is weak to ice and took 50% more damage from Ice Lance. Most enemies have elemental affinities. Weakness takes 50% more damage, resistance takes 50% less damage. Nullify takes no damage, and Absorb is healed instead of taking damage. Reminds me of Persona. Find enemies' affinities and exploit them to optimize the damage you deal. Portiere attacks after the expedition. Slow is a debuff that reduces the speed of the character by 25%. How does that affect things? Does it just make them easier to dodge? Some enemies can attack the whole expedition at once. Press right bumper to parry and execute an expedition counter. Okay, neat. Lune now has one Ice Stain and one Light Stain. Immolation will consume Luna's Ice Stain to deal increased damage. Light Stains will be consumed if no corresponding elemental stains are available. Use Immolation to burn the enemy. But we already know it's weak to ice. Why would I choose a burn attack when I know it's weak to ice? Oh, you can see in the top right that it gives which stains it gives. So Immolation, she probably doesn't have the AP, that's why we're not doing Ice Lance. But yes, that'll give fire, and it'll consume an ice. I'm starting to figure out the UI.
Feel the burn!
Burn is a status effect that deals damage at the beginning of the character's turn. Good to know, it's the beginning. It is possible to be affected by multiple instances of burn, which increases the burn damage received. Not that apparently it mattered. Dodger, level 1, gain 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
This is the Lumina Converter.
It really works. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the Indigo Tree.
So what made you two special that you weren't killed and thrown in this pile? That's what I want to know. Pictos. Okay, so this is a Picto. Pictos can be equipped to increase character stats. Higher level Pictos grant better stats. They also provide passive effects called Lumina. So it'll give speed 12 and critical rate 3% with the additional ability of gaining AP on a perfect dodge. The AP on perfect dodge is the Lumina effect, I guess. Each character can learn Luminas associated with each Pictos. Luminas can be equipped in the Lumina menu using Lumina points and can trigger their effects without equipping the corresponding Pictos. To equip a Lumina, press that. Alright, so Gustav. So weapon-wise, you have Norum. Change the character's equipped weapon. Change the character's equipped Pictos by selecting any of these slots. Choose the character's equipped skills by selecting any of these skill slots. Equip Learned Lumina by selecting any of the Lumina slots. Change the character's outfit and haircut with wardrobe. Okay. I'm assuming you don't have any other weapons. No, just Norum. I could give you Dodger or her. In this menu, it's possible to see the list of available Pictos and change the character's equipped Pictos. Pictos are important pieces of equipment. Equipped Pictos are shown here. Each character can have 3 Pictos equipped at a time. Characters cannot equip the same Pictos at the same time. It is possible to sort the list of Pictos by using these sorting options. After winning 4 battles with a Pictos equipped, it will be mastered. Every Pictos has a unique passive ability called Lumina. After mastering a Pictos, it will be possible to activate its Lumina without having the Pictos equipped. So we're wanting to use a Picto briefly for 4 battles and then swap it off to someone else so that we can then use that Lumina for our characters, or for the character that's mastered it. Then yeah, we'll give Dodger to you, and that means it's not available for her. Yeah, okay, that's what I assumed. Then skill-wise, I doubt you have anything else. You do not. Just the 2 we already know. There's a skill tree over there it's showing. Vitality, might, agility, defense, and luck are all at 0. But our speed and crit rate are slightly increased because of our Picto. And then wardrobe-wise, we've got lots of stuff. So he's got the basic expedition outfit that he's already in. Flower suit, obscure, gamage, and the crimson uniform. And these are all just appearances. And then haircut. Flowers just adds a flower in his hair. I actually liked his original hair. So you've got a gamage option and a flower suit. Or a flower hair. I'm probably just going to leave people at basically their defaults. Because that's kind of who I am. I might mix them up at some point. Remove from party I just saw was an option. Not sure when I would want to do that. You can fly. I noticed when she got into the battle that... Or... No. Was it when she got off the boat? At some point we saw her jump and she sort of floated down, and I didn't know if that was sort of a stylistic thing, but no. She can just fly. Yes, we know how to change characters. I just don't see a need to change characters because she's fine. Since it makes no difference. Okay, we can't walk into that water. So there's some amount of exploring, but there's also walls that prevent us from going too far. That water is very blue. Like, unhealthily blue. When approaching confined spaces, you will crouch automatically. Fine. During your journey, you will find expedition flags set up by previous expeditions. The expedition flag allows you to heal, recharge your items, learn new skills, and allocate your character's attribute points. Characters gain 1 skill point and 3 attribute points per level. It's a flag with a 1 on it, but obviously it's not from Expedition 1 because that's not how this works. So I could rest if we needed to. We're still level 1, so I can't actually... Oh, we do have points to spend. I assumed that we wouldn't. So vitality increases our health. Might increases our attack power, makes sense. Agility increases our speed and our defense. Defense just boosts defense and critical rate, actually. Hang on, do some of these do more than just... No, that's just health. And that's just attack power. This one actually does help with crit rate as well. And then luck is speed and crit rate. Weird. So to my knowledge, there isn't really a taunt mechanic yet. Because you could build one character to be tanky and defensive. But there's no way, at least so far that I see, of guaranteeing the enemy will attack them. I'm noticing we also have letter rankings and then swords on a couple of things. Which I'm assuming means these are the most important for him. Possibly. Versus she's most important with vitality, might, and luck. At least that's what they think would be best. I'm unsure of what the C level, rank, whatever might be. Yeah, I don't know. We could also potentially learn skills. We don't have any skill points. Right, and recoat, which was an item we found, would allow us to re-get our skills back. Or our skill points, so that we could re-choose. We could rest, which I think would give us our chroma elixir back, maybe. But I think it's probably fine. Actually, is there any downside to resting? In a lot of games it brings enemies back behind you, but I don't think we're going to be going back. So maybe we do rest. Yep, it did give us the chroma elixir back. And I'll hold off on spending the points until I think more about it. Or hopefully learn more about it. Because there's still quite a few questions there. And we've got an enemy up here. Use right bumper to attack an enemy first to gain an advantage in battle. Huh. So most battles don't start out like the ones we've seen where a cutscene happens and it starts. We actually get a chance to potentially go first. Okay. So we've taken out both of your weak points. I guess I probably should have only used one attack with the gun, so then I could have still used my skill.
Chroma is flowing.
Whereas she has all of her abilities points still. Is there any way for me to know if they're weak to various elements? Not that I know of. I guess try and take this one out. Took it out, but the timing was wrong. It wasn't a perfect dodge, and I think perfect dodge is what boosts his stats. So you don't have a skill you can use yet. There's our perfect dodge. Yeah, that's what it was. Perfect dodge gives us an AP. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. It's dead. We've got a new sword, Lance Ram. We took no damage, so extra XP. Fantastic, which gave us a level up. And we don't level up at the same time. I'm at 25. Well, Gustav's at 25 XP. Lune is at 11. So that's good to know that our teams won't necessarily level up together. So Gustav, I'm guessing you use... So everyone has different weapons. Huh. So it showed that he had a C in vitality. Is that just because of his sword? Is sword his element? I guess. I mean, that's what it's showing. Versus her element is fire. His sword doesn't sound like an element to me, but sure. And this is giving Vitality D, Luck C. So those letters come from their weapons. I don't know where the sword on might comes from. Or if they just have it. Because all weapons are might based, presumably.
Nice.
Or chroma. I don't think we've been told what chroma is yet. At least I'm not remembering. I assumed it was just like money. But there aren't really people, so... Another Picto.
Interesting.
Critical burn. So if we go to you... 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. That would probably be better on Gustav because you'll be burning them and he'll get the follow-up attack. Granted, you also could potentially be following up your own attacks. So I guess we give him that one too. So Dodger should be closer to mastery because we have... yeah. We want to fight with you having it equipped. And it was that? Okay. Just making sure I remember the buttons I need. Before we go and fight you, let's look around. Hello? I guess they snuck up behind me while I wasn't watching. Ow. Alright, you guys do attack quickly. Got it.
A storm is coming.
So then she can hit your weak point. I saw something at the top of the screen that I wasn't paying attention to that probably said whether it was a weakness or something, but I wasn't paying attention. Well, I think taking out one of them is important. You have very little health. Do I think I can kill you with just a basic attack? Or do I want to waste your AP on a bigger attack? I'm going to hope I can kill you with just a basic attack. Excellent.
I'll do it.
Nope. Nope. That timing was not good for me. Alright, now might as well have you use skill. I just wonder if we're going to get information on these enemies so that I can see that, like, if it's documented anywhere that certain enemies take more damage from fire/ice, so that I don't have to remember it. Because I'm not going to remember that.
Is that a house?
Looks abandoned.
I mean, it's not in great shape. Oh, hello there.
Nice.
Chroma Catalyst can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3. Neat.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah.
Someone has been here. Set up a tent. Set up a rope. Like, that's not the random nonsense of this place. That's expedition, I think. Maybe not our expedition, but an expedition.
This will be useful.
Energy tint shard. +1 energy tent. That again means nothing to me.
We can use that.
That'll just drop us down to where we already were. Did I miss a path? Oh yeah, continues forward here. Okay.
The continent. The indigo tree's over there.
Is that what we're calling the indigo tree? Wow. And you can see the monument with the 33 right up ahead. Alright, I see that big scary monster right by the flag. So we've taken a bit of damage. We could rest. We now have 6 points. And yeah, just putting them into where these are, I don't know is necessarily the correct call. So Pseudonym's recommending a defense HP build, which isn't probably the worst call. I wonder if we like upped the speed, if that would make it easier for us to dodge. That increases our window. Let's go with primarily health and defense, but also put a little bit into agility and might. That seems reasonable to me. And Lune, I think. So your weapon right now is a luck-focused weapon. I guess that doesn't matter, though. I mean, I reached the same perspective of if I can't force the enemies to attack a tank, then there's no point in making one person try and be a tank. And therefore I need to have everyone be at least a little bit defensive. Like, if everyone's the same, why would I build people differently? Obviously, they're not the same. They have different abilities. But if I want my people to survive as a priority, then it feels like just focusing, say if I wanted her to be a primary attacker. Yeah, agility makes you go more often. Yeah. I'm just looking at the stats to try and see like what they were intending these characters to be. HP and defense makes you need to grind levels but be reliable. Yeah. I guess for the start I'm gonna do that. Once I get a better feel for the game, maybe then I could adjust that a little bit more. And I don't think misplacing a couple of points is going to kill me in the long run. So then learning skills, we've got a skill point. Pure offense is fine if you can reliably parry. Yeah. So right now we've got Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. And then I could unlock either Powerful. Applies Powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing the damage they deal for 3 turns. And potentially gives charges. Or Marking Shot deals low single target lightning damage 1 hit, but applies Mark, which they don't tell me what it is. I wish you would tell me what Powerful and Mark mean before I choose these. Versus you. Wow, your skill tree is completely different. So yeah, you got Immolation and Ice Lance, which we know. Healing Light. A heal wouldn't be bad. Target ally. Heal the target ally by 30 to 50% health and dispels status effects. Consumes 2 earth. Would make it cost 0 AP. Thunderfall deals medium lightning damage to random enemies 2 to 6 hits. Critical hits give an additional hit and consumes fire for increased damage. Or Earth Rising deals low earth damage to all enemies. Definitely tempted by healing. And it gives light stain. And light's good because it counts for anything. But it costs 3 AP until we can get Earth. We have no means of getting Earth at the moment. It wouldn't be bad to have a group attack. So maybe we go Earth Rising. It'll allow us to start building up Earth and attacking groups and potentially be able to get some heals in. So let's assign that skill. Perfect. Now back to you. I'm gonna go with marking shot. Because at least it's a damaging attack. Yeah. Once I get 1 to 3 allies, 2 to 3 more allies, maybe powerful will be more useful. I don't know what a mark does. But I'm assuming it's like 4th edition D&D where you can mark an enemy. Well, in D&D, when you mark an enemy, they're incentivized to attack you. Versus like XCOM, I think they have a mark that means all of your allies get bonuses to attacking that enemy. Which is probably more close to what we're dealing with here. So do I want to attack all of the random enemies? That's the question. Like at this point we're told to go to the indigo tree. It's like, I don't know how to get there.
We can use that.
Grind at least a bit. Yeah. Just seeing if there's any more loot around that I missed. Doesn't look like it. Well, I'm scared of the big guy. So over here I saw a smaller guy. Granted, big is probably slow, and I do better with slow.
Interesting.
But big also probably hits hard. First strike. Hit your weak point. Let's use this. Marking shot applies mark. Hopefully the game will tell me what mark means at that point. Missed. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects one instance of damage. Okay, so you do more damage now.
Ice shatter.
Simple enough. Right, at a camp we can increase weapons now, which I forgot to do earlier.
An advantage.
I was gonna say my controller was vibrating. It was alerting me to that. Well, we are definitely getting somewhere. Not confident that we are in any way heading towards the tree. That looks like another mime. That's bad news for me. Protecting itself. So do you have a weak point? And is there any way to tell if something is going to be a weak point? Alright. Ice Lance.
Ice shatter.
Wow, that's... did no damage. I assumed that its wall would only protect it from one attack, but it seemed like she did no damage. So I'm inclined to believe that it protected her from... it protected from that attack too. Yeah, you guys are doing no damage. Please dodge. Thank you. Trying to dodge, but not succeeding. Part of me is thinking we should flee. But maybe the wall that he builds protects him until he finally attacks. How much AP does she have? Only 2. So she's not going to be able to do a... No, she can do her burn.
A storm is coming.
Oh, I did not expect a 4th attack there. Alright, we're gonna flee.
I'm ready. Let us stain them.
Alright, so that sucked. Whoa, 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 get out of here. Where's the exit? Yeah, that mime. Each mime is teaching a mechanic. This might be marking. I don't think so. Because I already learned marking elsewhere, and it didn't seem like the marking helped in any manner at all. I marked and it did essentially no extra damage. So yeah, I don't know what mechanic it was theoretically trying to teach me, but I certainly didn't learn it. We're gonna need to rest. But then I should also be able to upgrade my gear. How do I do that? Because they say you can do it at a camp. Like upgrade my weapons. There's my weapon, but there's no upgrade here. Probably something that unlocks later, maybe. So does resting bring back enemies? It does. Which means I could grind here on you.
Take him down.
Because this fight is easy. That's just free experience. She is 1 XP away from a level up. Come on. Ooh, Lumina learned. So we will want to switch out Dodger from him. I don't know how to unequip. I guess I can go to her and tell her to equip Dodger. Lumina are passive effects that you can activate once you have mastered the corresponding Pictos. Yes, a Picto is mastered after winning 4 battles with it equipped. Lumina are learned for all characters at the same time and can be activated by multiple characters. Oh. So I don't need her to learn the Lumina. Or the Dodger as well. She already has it available. Just because he learned it. Interesting. Lumina's activated by currently equipped Pictos can't be deactivated. Yeah. The amount of available Lumina points is shown here. Each Lumina costs a specific amount of points to activate. The more points the character has, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. Each character gains 1 Lumina point per level, and more can be found by exploring. Filtering and sorting Lumina will make it easier to find the right ones. So does it permanently use our Luna? Or Lumina? Like if I equip Dodger on him... If I said I want Dodger... then your available Lumina points goes down by 1. So is it equipped? Yes. Okay. And when we unequipped it, we gained our Lumina back. Neat. So it's not permanently costing us. I could go back and try the mime fight again, but that seems awful. Let's see about you, big guy. We fought one of you before and won.
Let us stain them.
Oh, you got the first shot. That's unusual. Alright, immolation, please. Ow. That was not the dodge I was hoping for. I mean, I think you're just gonna win. And that gives her a level up. Oh, he already had a level up, which we should have used. You either need to get better at dodging, turn the difficulty down, or prepare for a lot of grinding with long fights. I'll get better. And I'll just do the same with her. Oh, except I didn't give her the defense. It's fine. Then we could learn new skills. So I could give him powerful. Or I could save up so that he could get from fire, deals medium single target damage, 3 hits, uses weapons element, and heals self if the target burns. Odd. Ooh, recovery. So he would have his own healing. That sounds great. I'll give you that for now. Assign you powerful. And then you... So I gave you Earth Rising, which leads into Rock Slide eventually. Medium single target, 2 hits. can break. They really should have a way of seeing what these effects mean. Low single target ice damage, 2 hits, gains 4 AP if the target is burning. Ooh. I'll give you the lightning attack. Right, and we didn't rest because we didn't take much damage.
An advantage.
Interesting. More dead expedition people. Oh, hi there. Good dodge. Flying enemies evade most damage from attacks or skills. Shooting is more effective against these enemies. Try to shoot at the ballista. Okay. Not on you. We'll burn you. Nope. Oh, and you got the dodge. Of course you did. Okay, and then we'll waste your... or hit you. So, am I supposed to just take you out with guns as a whole? Okay, so that's how we switch between. Weird. Well, let's apply powerful.
Let me help.
And miss that.
Get ready.
Nope. Too early. Nope. Powerful acts as a buff that amplifies the character's damage by 25%.
A storm is coming.
Since apparently we can only hit with shots. I will make use of it. Oh, you are out of action points. Doesn't seem to matter who I shoot.
Danger!
Yeah, those dodges are not good. Okay. Very rough fight. And yeah, I could turn down the difficulty. I don't want to, though. I'm kind of hoping that as more mechanics get added to the game, or as we get access to more mechanics, things will get simpler.
These blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Alright, that's a good warning. To not go there while I'm very injured. And I don't really want to face that other big guy over there while I'm injured, so let's go back and rest. We can grind again. I guess I can use the chroma elixir, which I kind of forgot about, to heal up. Then I wouldn't have had to go through the fight again. Hi there. As the game gets more complex, perhaps it will get simpler. See, that's what I'm talking about. Surely. Too soon on all of those. Nice burn, though. Come on, you can climb that. Are we gonna run into those flying guys again, or was that just a one-time event? Looked like a one-time event. So we could take out you. Random guard there, or we could check out what's going on with the chroma. I'm thinking the chroma is leading to the indigo tree. At least what I'm assuming is the indigo tree. Don't like that you're just standing here guarding.
This one looks dangerous.
Well, that doesn't fill me with confidence. Chromatic Lancelier? I mean, good damage. 700 something. Whoa, that damage. Oh, when you attack multiple times.
I'm ready.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Good job. Well done. Retry the battle? Sure. Might need to touch more HP. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to win this, but I'm going to give it another shot before I give up.
Feel the burn.
Lune, watch out! Oh, dude. That was a different attack, so I didn't know the pattern. Felt like I dodged that. Oh, forgot about the second attack. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to fight him yet. No, don't. Okay, I guess we're going for another shot. I was mashing the A button to be able to do something, and it just put me back into this fight, because that's what the A button does. All right.
Feel the burn!
I mean, I got perfect on all of our hits. I have no idea the timing for that attack. There we go. I dodged one. Like, it feels like I'm dodging it, but it's not. No, get me out of here. That fight's awful. So we're back at the flag. So we could go back to fight the mime, or we could just go to where the chroma trees are. And I'm thinking the chroma trees. Because surely we're not supposed to just grind up 20 levels there so that we can continue on. Or master dodging. Alright, we've got an enemy over there. You're not following me. We've got a climbing spot here as well. Do I want to take on the enemy first? And that seems like the more obvious way we're supposed to go, so I would assume this is the side path. But I don't know that for sure.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.